I'm Sarah from Luscombe, and I just thought I'd do another short video as I've been doing my tax returns over the last couple of weeks. And what we've also found with lots of other landlords, they're really feeling the pinch at the moment now with the ongoing changes in legislation and the additional tax burdens that landlords are facing at the moment. Things like mortgage interest is no longer 100% tax deductible from the rental payments. So landlords are feeling the squeeze at the moment. So it's vital you maximise your buy-to-let investment at the moment. And there's plenty of ways to do this. Any little marginal gains and tweaks and things you can stretch and things you can save on will help your investment over the next few years. So there's a few things you can do. The first one is you've got to ensure you're receiving market value rent. Now, market value rents fluctuate, especially in different types of properties and style, but you must evaluate you are getting the maximum you can for your property at the moment. There is high demand. There's lots of people who do want to rent, so you've got to maximise this. So I'm not saying for 1 minute, raise your rents, but do evaluate it. Look at the current market rental people are achieving. You'll be surprised how much in the last year has gone up, and make sure that is correct for your property. This can be increased slightly with your tenants in situ already. You could do marginal increases. And if you're not sure what is the market rent of your property at the moment, please get in touch with the office and we'll be able to help you with that and evaluate it and see that if we can increase that or what it should be or how we can increase it over the next 6 to 12 months for you. The next one is void periods. Now, any time without a tenant in your rental property will affect your investment return. So it's really vital that as soon as a tenant gives notice, you let the agent know and you get a tenant ready. So literally the next day or the day after, a new tenant can move in. Don't leave it to the end of the tenancy, then call the agent, then wait a few weeks to get someone else in. Because every day that someone's not in your property will affect your return on that investment. So you do have notice. Tenants usually give 1 to 2 months notice. So there's plenty of time. And really the turnaround, we like the turnaround to be within 2 days. Also, if there's any works to be done on the property, like a new carpet, decoration, get the builders, the decorators in beforehand, have a look at the work, give you a quote while the tenant's in situ, and then they know the day they leave, then the painters, the decorators, the carpets are in the next day, and you can turn around a property within a few days. So that is one of the biggest costs to landlords, void periods. So don't fall into that trap and waste money by bad timing. Make sure you get all your ducks in a row and you get things running smoothly. So the last tip I'm going to give you is keep your expenditure low as possible. So this, when it comes to maintenance, is really about, on your buy-to-let property, prevention rather than cure. A good example is like bathrooms and shower rooms. Make sure the sealant is all good on the bathroom and shower room. It might only seem a simple little thing, but that'll prevent a ceiling coming down at some point if there's a leak. And also things like gutters, make sure there's not leaves in the gutters, because then that will prevent water penetration coming into your walls and a damp problem. And that's why we say inspections are really important. We like to inspect our properties every 6 months minimum, because we know the tenants are not going to phone us till there is a disaster, till the ceiling has fallen in. But when we look around properties, we do check the gutters, we check things, we check for small little things like bath seals, and then we inform the landlord you might want to get this done, and that saves them money in the long term. So if you haven't been looking at your properties and inspecting them and think, yeah, the tenant's paying, it's fine, everything's good, that's not the way to minimize your costs. You've got to keep an eye on things because the tenants won't notice things or might not phone you till the last minute. Another thing you can do is looking at your finances at the moment. There are a lot of good mortgage deals at the moment. So you maybe want to remortgage your property, get a lower interest rate, get a fixed term. And that will also keep your outlay and your costs down and expenditure costs down as well. So as letting agencies, we have 2 objectives really. One is keep you safe, keep the property safe and keep you up to current legal legislation standards. And the other one is to maximise your return on your buy-to-lets. And your agent should be helping you with this, or as a landlord, you should be looking at how you can maximise your returns. So if you have any questions and you want to call the office and you want to look at your rent review, or you haven't done any inspections, or you want to look at, get advice on some finance, we can put you in touch with people. So please call us and we'll be happy to help you on getting the maximum out of your buy-to-let investment. Thanks.